Atlanta, Fulton County, where we're expecting to hear more. Gary, what can you tell us?
Jake, we're in the State Farm Arena in Atlanta, Georgia. Normally, the Atlanta Hawks are playing basketball this time of year here. Because of COVID, they're not. So the most exciting thing in the building right now is what's going on behind me. Vote counting, absentee ballot vote counting here in Fulton County. Now, earlier in the day, at about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, we were told there were still 64,000 mail-in ballots that had to be counted. That number has not been updated. It's supposed to be updated in the next 10 minutes. We can tell you, based on what we've done earlier in the day in DeKalb County, which is right next door to here, they usually count between 5,000 and 10,000 ballots an hour. That was 5 hours ago. So we're expecting they've counted between 30, 40, 50,000 ballots since then. There's 159 counties here in Georgia. What you're looking at is one of the biggest counties. The other three large counties that are Gwinnett, Cobb, and also DeKalb also have thousands of ballots that need to be counted. So these are counters. These are also adjudicators. Adjudicators are people who look at ballots that are kind of controversial, that may have been signed wrong, where it's not clear what the intent of the voter is, and they decide, a Republican, a Democrat, and an independent, if that vote should be counted. We can tell you, based on what we saw a short time ago in DeKalb County, they counted 4,000 ballots in about 45 minutes. And of those 4,000 ballots, about 3,600 of them were for Joe Biden, about 90%. Joe Biden got about 83% earlier in the vote in that county, so he actually gained some. So you can see why Democrats like what's happening here in a state like Georgia. The four largest counties, which are heavily Democratic, have a lot of Democratic voters counting thousands of ballots. And because they're mail-in ballots, because they're early, the presumption is that this will greatly help the Democrats. But we should find out shortly how many more ballots need to be counted here in Fulton County, the largest county in the state of Georgia.
And
Jake?
Gary, we're expecting this press conference at any moment. Is it actually possible mathematically?
Our goal
Several GOP senators congratulating Kamala Harris on the Senate floor. But despite the fist pump, Lindsey Graham says he did not congratulate her and instead is siding with the president.
What I'm very concerned about is that if you're going to continue to vote by mail, that we need to know what systems work and what don't.
So far, there is no evidence of widespread voter fraud, including in Georgia, where officials are on track to finish an audit of the presidential election by Wednesday and say they expect results to confirm Biden as the winner.
We don't expect there to be any significant changes